Student learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to find the grade of a road. Road grade. Road signs sometimes describes the slope of a road in terms of its grade. Now, if you've been driving for some time, you may have seen a sign that indicated that there was a certain percentage grade coming up ahead. Well, the grade of a road is the measure of the steepness of that road, and it is usually given as a percent, a positive percent. In this case, you see it in the photo, it is warning the motorist that the road is going to have a 7% grade for the next 7 miles. So it kind of gives the motorists, and usually is more helpful for truckers who are carrying loads and so forth. It gives them the heads up of how steep the road is going to be for the next whatever miles that is indicated. So that is what we mean when we say the grade of a road. It's just a measurement of its steepness, and again, it is given as a percent. In this example, we are given a section of a road and asked to find its grade. Now recall that the grade of a road is nothing more than the steepness of that road, and you must write your answer as a percent. So to find a slope, recall it is the rise over the run. Our rise here would be our height of 4 feet. Our run would be here our 50 feet, which it will give us 4 over 50. Now we don't have to worry about reducing our fraction here, because when you write the grade of a road, you write it as a percent. So to do that, recall all we have to do is to divide top divided by the bottom, and that will give it to us in decimal form. So 4 divided by 50 is going to give us 0.08. Now to turn that into a percent, recall all we have to do is move the decimal place over 2 places to your right and place your percent sign. And that will give us, once we move it over 2 places, 8%. Okay, so from the decimal, you would move over 1, 2, which is 8%. So that particular section of a road has a grade of 8%. This example came from your homework in Pearson's My Math Lab. Let's begin. A superconducting bullet train is researched and tested on a track. Now the steepest section of the track has a rise of 2,580 meters for a horizontal distance of 6,450 meters. What is the grade of this section of the track? Now recall the grade is nothing more than the slope, which is your rise over your run. Our rise, which is our height, is 2,580 meters. Our run is our length there. The horizontal run is 6,450 meters. So our fraction, we have 2580 on top and 6450 down below. Now recall, you do not need to reduce the fraction because we are asked to find the grade, and grade is given as a percent. So all we need to do is get our calculators out and divide top divided by the bottom. So when you input 2580 divided by 6450, what did you get? Well, you should have gotten 0.4 And now we want to turn that into a percent. And recall, all we have to do is move the decimal place 2 places to the right and attach our percent symbol. So let's go ahead and do that. From that decimal point, moving 2 places over, 1, 2. Fill all empty loops with zeros, and that's going to give us a grade of 40%. Wow, and that is a very steep section of the track.